Well, hello everybody, and sorry it's been such a long time. So it is Sunday afternoon. I've got the house to myself for the next 20 minutes. So I thought now's the time that I need to sit down and do a video and just let you know what's been going on. I've had quite a lot of messages asking if I'm okay and everything. I've got my cup of tea here. Now, I have got quite a chesty cough. I'll explain about that in a minute. So do excuse me if I get interrupted by a hammed cough. The lighting, I've just drawn the blind behind because it is so bright. But no matter where I go, it's not the best. So I'm hoping it's okay. So here we go. I told you it would start. So what's been going on? Now, I'm sure I put a video up, can't even remember. I should have gone back and had a look. But let's go back for the last couple of weeks. Now, if you have been following my channel for some time, you will know that I have suffered quite a lot with ladies' problems. Very, very heavy periods, very painful periods. And then I think it was about 18 months ago, I had the coil fitted. And even though it helped with the bleeding, I'm sorry if it's too much information, but this is what the video is about, is telling you what's happened, where I've been. So it did help with the bleeding. It has helped with the bleeding, but I've still had quite a lot of spotting, sometimes more than just spotting, and a lot of discomfort in my stomach. Now, I think I told you some time ago I went for an ultrasound scan. Well, that was back 6.5 months or so ago. And on that scan, they found a small cyst, a tiny cyst on my ovaries, which they said that they would rescan me in 6 months' time to see, how it was. And in the meantime, I also had a smear test result that showed something up that I had to go and have removed. And that was fine. That's all okay now. So that was that. So my 6 months come up to go back for my ultrasound scan, which I went on the 1st of May. And I don't know why, but they try doing it on the outside of my tummy and they don't succeed for some reason. So I have to have an internal scan. Now, this time I thought that she was hovering a lot around. I'm so sorry, it's going to be, but she was pressing the probe, whatever you call it, so I could feel it against my bowel. And I thought she was there quite a long time, but anyway, so that was that. And then obviously you have to wait for your results, because they won't tell you anything there. So the results came through and it said that they found a lesion of 4x2, I believe, and they needed to do some more tests, one of which absolutely, honestly, when I talk about it now, I just go, ooh, all cold. And one of the tests was a blood test, which is a CA125, which, if you don't know what that is, because I didn't know until I found out, is checking for any cancer in your body. So as you can imagine, that was horrific, absolutely horrific. And I immediately thought that that's what I've got. That's why I've had such bad tummy aches. It really was awful. I mean, I can feel myself welling up now because it was terrible. So that was that. And they also said that I needed to go for an MRI scan, which I haven't had yet. I'm going there next Saturday. So anyway, Tuesday just gone, I went to the rheumatology and it was the worst wait ever knowing that I was going to her and then she would tell me the result of this blood test. So my husband Neil came with me. He was trying to stay very positive for me, but I could see that obviously he was stressing about it as well. We have both had a lot of sleepless nights over it. And when I say sleepless nights, I mean, yeah, awful, absolutely awful. My poor mother, she's been stressing over it. It's been horrendous. So anyway, we went into the room. We was an hour late for the appointment. She finally called me in an hour late. So obviously sitting there waiting that long, I was getting even more frustrated, not frustrated, but more like upset. And oh yeah, anyway, so I went in and she was very, very nice. I've not seen this one before because the other gynecologist that I was seeing apparently has left. So this was a new one. And so I went in already tearful, just thinking I'm going to be hearing what I don't want to hear. So yeah, we sat down and she said to me, you know why you're here, blah, blah. And I was like, yes, yes. And she said, I just want to reassure you. She said, I'm not concerned about this lesion. Your blood test have come back normal. And I just absolutely burst out crying. My husband was there like rubbing my shoulder and oh my gosh, it was the biggest relief ever hearing those words that the blood test was normal, because I had just imagined everything, I really had. So anyway, long story short, she showed us the images of what they took on the scan and she said everything's normal, blah, blah, blah. And this lesion is a blockage or something. But she said that is nearer your bowel. Now, when they were doing the scan, I said I could feel it pressing more on my bowel. Years and years ago, it was suggested that I may have diverticulitis. Now, I don't know what actually come of that, to be honest. I'm not sure. Now, I've got the condition, I got a few conditions, which I've told you before, and I've got one that's called cirrhotic arthritis. And apparently, bowel problems come like hand in hand with this condition. So what it's sounding like, but not sure until I have the MRI, is diverticulitis. So until I've had the MRI on Saturday, which of course I won't know for a few weeks then after from my results. It takes quite a while for the results to come. But then that's what she's thinking. And looking at all the symptoms of diverticulitis, it is exactly everything I have. I have said lots and lots of times, and I think I believe I've said on my videos that I get bloated really, really quickly, and often my tummy looks huge. And I thought I had IBS. But yeah, my tummy often looks like a balloon. And all the other symptoms of it tallies up with diverticulitis. So that's what we're thinking at the moment. But the relief of knowing that that blood test was normal was just unbelievable. So, yeah, so I got to wait till Saturday. So I got so, like, down and stressed, and it really was an emotional few weeks, that now I seem to have come out with this terrible, I can't really say it's a cold as such, but terrible chesty cough. Went to the doctor's on Friday because I thought I had chest infection. She said I had a temperature. My chest sounded okay. My tonsils were red and a bit swollen, but my chest was okay. But I think perhaps it may have progressed into a chest infection because I haven't actually coughed properly on here for you to hear. But when I do, it sounds like I smoke 50 fags a day. It's really, really chesty. And when I'm laying in bed, when you lay there quiet and you're like breathing, it just rattles. So I just think that I've got so like so down and stressed and everything, that everything's got on top of me. So now it's coming out this way. So yeah, that is why I have been very, very quiet. I've been quiet on here. I've been quiet on all my social media, because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what the outcome was going to be. Obviously, I still don't know what 100% is what, but I feel more comfortable that not knowing, because I had it in my mind that it was cervical cancer. I just had everything in my mind, you know, and my lovely mum had gone to church and prayed, and a lovely friend of mine that you know who I'm talking about because you're watching this, I know, she prayed for me, and she's always been there for me. So I thank you so much for that. It really does mean the world, that you've done what you've done for me, and your prayers and all your well wishes and everything had helped me through this. So thank you. So yeah. So food wise, diet wise, I haven't been to group for, is it 2 or 3 weeks, because that was the last thing on my mind. I spoke to my consultant, and because I had a countdown, she has very kindly, obviously I told her everything, she very kindly rung the, got in touch with head office, and I don't know what the wording is, but like she paused my membership, and then those weeks that I've missed are going to be, gosh, I can't even think what the word is. This is, do you know, my mind's getting worse. I honestly can't remember what I want to say. Oh God, you know, you're watching me and you're knowing what I want to say. So yeah, so those weeks have been awarded. That's not the word, but to me, so that is good. I have been weighing at home, obviously, and I haven't gained anything, which, because when I had all this worry going on, I gotta say, I was a bit off my food. There was the odd time where I wanted to eat everything. Sometimes that's how I deal with my emotions. I eat and eat and eat. But most of the time I was eating, but I wasn't overeating, if you know what I mean. So I think I'm sort of standing at the same weight as I was when I last weighed. I may actually be down a pound, I think, but we'll see. So, yeah, so I shall go and weigh on Tuesday. My throat, I'm so sorry. I tried to find the right time to film this, so I won't be coughing, but I don't think there is a right time. But now's the right time because the house is quiet. And I got to tell you, it was my son's 16th birthday yesterday. I know a few of you follow me on Instagram and Facebook and saw that, and he done his CBT test. That's a test to be like roadworthy, to go on the size motorbike that he's allowed at his age, and which he's been, you know, he's been wanting to do that for so long. He had the bike ready, it was all here ready, and yeah, he flew through that yesterday, so he is able to ride his bike now. So he's all geared up. Everything he's had, either he's brought himself, he's had for his birthday, and yeah, so he had his first ride out on the bike last night, and we followed him in the car. And I gotta say, I was a bag of nerves, but yeah, him and my husband was like, oh, you know, you just gotta get on with it. You've gotta let him do it. And I'm, it's very hard. I mean, I don't know whether, am I just overprotective? I don't know, but I did find it very difficult. And I was like, oh my God, slow down. Oh my God, he's not slowing down on this corner. Oh my God, you know, and I really was, oh my God, I am a terrible worrier, I've got to say. But anyway, so that was that. Amber is working so hard. She's had work experience last week and she's got work experience now for the next week. So because the place she does work experience at aren't open on a Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, so they're there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday she works for them anyway. This is the posh, not pub, it's not a pub, it's an inn that she is like catering assistant for. So she works for them on a Sunday anyway. And then part of the work experience hours was on a Saturday, 6 p.m. till 10 p.m. So she had a job in the leisure centre yesterday, 11 till 4. And then she had to go then to the other place, 6 till 10. So the poor girl, she was knackered. But she, yeah, I tell you what, my kids are not afraid of work. That's for sure. My son's been getting up for 15 months now, early morning, 6 a.m. to do paper round. So, you know, they're definitely not afraid of work. And now he is 16. He can't wait to get a job because he's tried getting, you know, like better jobs, but most of them, they want you to be 16. So you can do that now because his last exam at school is on Wednesday. And then he starts college in September. Amber's got this next week for work experience, and then she's got a couple of days to go back to college for, and they're having a day trip to Drayton Manor Park with the college group, and then that'll be it for her then until September. So yeah, it's all, you know, all changed then. But the kitchen is being delivered the first week of July, so we are getting there. Obviously, we've had a little bit of with this going on, you know, it was not really priority. And there's been a lot of other things going on, obviously, like family-wise and like my husband's work and my work. And it's just been, everything's, you know, life's busy. And I don't know, I can't say I'm going to be putting videos up as often as I was. Not at the moment. I'm going to get back to it. I want to get myself feeling 100% better because, as I said, I had so many sleepless nights. And it does take a toll on you. So I just want to start getting myself feeling better, obviously get this MRI out the way. But what I might do is I might come on like once a week and just have a chat, tell you what I've done at group. But for now, I'm not going to be filming my what I eat in the days, just for now. So, but yeah, I thank you everybody that has stuck around and waited for me to upload a video. I have lost a few subscribers, but you know, that's life. I'm not really here for, at one time I was here just, not just, but I was here thinking, oh God, I need to get X amount of subscribers. But you know what, that doesn't bother me anymore. I've seen the numbers have gone down a little bit, but it really doesn't bother me because I just like coming on here, and I have got so many of you that message me to check that I'm okay, and you know, where am I, and you're missing me and everything. So there's that nice little connection. And I think if you're like a massive channel, you don't get that friendship, that connection, if you see what I mean. So yeah, I'm quite happy as it is. So but thank you so much for hanging around, those of you that have. This light, I'm trying to keep my head there so it's not shining through. Anyway, yeah, so you won't see this now till this evening because I haven't got time to sit down and edit it and blah, blah, blah. But this will be up Sunday evening. So yeah, anyway, did I tell you my son's at a football tournament? I don't know if I did. He's at a football tournament now. My husband's there watching. I've got to be available to go and get Amber at 5 o'clock. So that's what I'm waiting to do now. I'll be going shortly. So I will catch you again soon. It won't be as long as it has been. As I say, it might just be like a once a week chat to let you know how things are going. And maybe a little dog walk or something, you know. But yeah, so I hope you're all well, and your weight loss journeys or whatever it is you're doing is going well. I still haven't got colour on my hair, and it's grown. I've had it cut since, I think, since I saw you. I've got colour upstairs, and I just haven't got round to putting it on. But I don't really care. Do you know what? I mean, I was so worried about what the outcome of all this was going to be. Do you know, I just feel now like, don't worry about little things about colouring your hair as long as you're healthy. I'm eating to keep myself healthy. Do you know what I mean? I'm just trying to do everything I can to keep myself healthy. My blood pressure, touch wood, has gone back down, which that had gone quite high. Not through this reason, but it just because I get checked once a month because of medication I'm on. So that seems to be sorting itself out. So hopefully it will carry on that way. Anyway, I'm going to go because I can feel a massive cough coming on. And I will see you all very, very soon. Take care. Bye.